well be safer with Blake. However, we'll vote on it. Those in favour? That's fine. 4-3 in favour.
You're quite sure about volunteering to stay?
We must help these people.
Must we? Personally, I don't care if the whole planet turns into a mushroom. I shall stay because I don't like an unsolved mystery.
You don't think Dortmund and his life rocket are the answer?
No.
Why not?
There's something else that has to happen before it all begins to come together.
Bring me up.
My people have a saying, a man who trusts can never be betrayed, only mistaken.
Life expectancy must be fairly short among your people.
Set a course for destiny, speed standard by 6.
It's Dortmund.
Someone among us is determined that this mission should fail, and frankly, I can't even guess at a motive.
Try greed. It's usually reliable. When you set out on your return journey, you were carrying something extremely valuable. As he said earlier, if the Nutritope could be sold, it would make a man wealthy beyond imagining. Well, it obviously wasn't beyond the imagination of someone here.
I just meant that we were taking an enormous risk by entrusting it to a stranger. It never crossed my mind that any of us...
But it did cross your mind, didn't it? A temptation, you said. Even for those of us with our lives at stake. The value of the Nutritope is all the motive you need to look for. Now, I don't pretend to know the whole plan, but parts of it seem fairly clear. The damage to the communication center, that isolated the ship. You couldn't receive any messages, nor could you put out a distress call. I'm not sure when Dortmund was killed, but Callie thinks that the death of the pilot, Rafford, was an accident.
What do you mean?
An accident? A misfortune.
It certainly was for him.
I think that it was not part of the plan. Whoever put the sono vapor into the ventilation system intended to put the whole crew to sleep while the controls were being sabotaged. Rafford was supposed to be sleeping too.
But the ventilator ducts on the flight deck were closed, consequently Rafford was unaffected by the gas.
But the murderer was using an oxygen mask to stay awake. Reaching the flight deck and finding Rafford conscious must have been a shock.
And that shock killed Rafford.
The ventilator shouldn't have been closed. It's against flight operating procedure.
The next shock was when we arrived. Now that really was a misfortune. Pure bad luck.
Rafford should have known better.
Shut up, Pasco.
Go on.
Even the most meticulous of plans could not have anticipated our arrival.
Meticulous.
The murderer had to cover up, and quickly. Dortmund was killed. I think the plan was to put his body into the life rocket and launch it into space. That way it would appear obvious that Dortmund was guilty.
So why didn't it happen?
I think it was too difficult. Dragging the body across the spaceship to the launch area without being seen, that proved to be impossible, so the murderer settled for the next best thing. He launched an empty life rocket. And that worked. We all believed that Dortmund had escaped.
But whoever did it must have known the body would be discovered sooner or later.
Of course, he was playing for time. The plan had gone to pieces. The best the killer could hope for was to delay a full inquiry for as long as possible. As a matter of fact, I think that was a waste of effort. I know, we all know, that one of you is the murderer, by proving which one. Unless, of course, as seems quite likely, someone other than the murderer already knows. Already knows.
So who do you think it is?
Mandrian.
Why?
Instinct. I discount Dr. Kendall.
I thought you mistrusted instinct.
I do. So I am probably wrong.
It could be him. I told you I heard him quarrelling with Sarah, didn't I? Sondheim makes me uneasy too.
He would be next on my list.
But the answer is here. If only we could see it.
I knew you'd be here.